Great rising, family. Great rising, great rising. Great rising. Trying to figure out the best way to get my light popping. Yuck. Alright. Great rising. Great rising. Great rising. Let me look at the lapper right quick. It's got to be a better way. Alright. Great rising. Great rising, families. Beautiful, beautiful people. Hold on. The lapper. I remember when I told my sisters, I was like, remember y'all bring 2 feet, remember y'all bring 2 feet of fabric for the lapper. They're like, 2 feet? I'm like, yeah. I was supposed to say yards. Yeah, 2 feet. We're going to have lappers with the ass out. Great rising, Kenya. Great rising, sister. Kim. White Nubian. Great rising. Great rising. Lapper. 229. All right, hold on. I'm going to see if I can figure this thing out right quick before. Okay, so, oh, you know what? That's peace. Missing some fabric. I could wait on it. Great rising, family, great rising. So, yeah, I was going to try to show y'all the lapper thing today, but I'm short a few feet, so this is it right here. You get the gist, though. Say, sis, hold on right quick. Let me get my lapper game together. Yeah. I done been to some all-white affairs before, but it wasn't about no light work. I had the white with the ass out. Had the fishnet white, the mesh. Don't do mesh no more. Only mesh we fool with now is the cheesecloths. It's light work. All right, hold on. So, all right, hold on. I'm coming. Got to be a way. Ain't got to be the best way, just anyway. Hold on, family. I'm coming. So, yeah, the lapper thing, I need some work on that. Okay? We're going to work on it. And I got a brother on my back. Don't worry, it's just the lapper. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. Great rising. I missed y'all. It's a good day. It's a great day. Woo. Hold on. Child. Yeah. That dog and that won't hunt. So we just gonna try to lay this back on over here. And there we go. Woo, that's our queen doing the video. That joint hit the right spot the first time, every time. You're like, all right. All right. Oh, you are in tears, which means you got the CD, which is beautiful because I don't have it this rising. I'm not broadcasting from home. Thank you, great rising. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, great rising. It's got to be another way so I can see you seeing me. That don't seem like the answer. Hold on. It's never the same from one read to the next, right? All right, let's roll with that. It's a little dark, but it'll work. Well, great rising. You're beautiful too. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Really do. I really want it to be, yeah. I'll be honest. I really wanted to be at my altar today to give you this, but I know divine timing. Like something happened yesterday too. There was a shift or something. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it because several sisters reached out to me Several sisters reached out to me about their old relationships, their exes, or the ones that they've had the most hell with while doing the womb work. Look, I could dress it up how I want to. This is how it felt yesterday. Yesterday, several women who have been doing womb work for months on themselves finally revealed to me that they believe they're in a position now to go back to the fucked up place they were in that prompted them to start doing womb work to begin with. Understand this. I'm for you and your relationship. I really am. And this is how crazy it is. So many sisters reached out that I'm sure Petty McBetty, whichever one of you is Betty McPetty, is going to feel like I'm singling you out. Nope. You know how I get down. Don't have no problem tagging your ass. If you want to be tagged, come with that bullshit. And I got your ass butt the fuck naked, baby. It's a small thing to a giant, okay? This is my issue. And I know it's in the universe. I know it's the spring fever, if you will. Shit feel good. It look good. Nigga, that's how niggas get pneumonia. It done got a little bit of sunny out. You gonna put your foot in the water. Put your foot back in that boot biscuit. It's still a little nippy out, okay? Listen, it's got to be in the air, because even Louis came to me. Like, I was thinking about my friend Chris' situation. I don't know if he said Chris. And, like, I don't know what the fuck Chris got to do with us, but I'm listening. My peace, King, go ahead. So I was thinking about Chris' situation with his wife. I was like, carry on, boo-boo. He's like, we can just stay married and just not live together. So it took you 1.5 years to come up with that. Yeah, we could do just like Chris and them. Like, they're not together. They don't live in the same house, but they still rocking together for their children. I'm like, no, they're not rocking together. She don't feel like she have no other options. She hope eventually Chris will bring his ass home. And Chris likes the idea that she ain't going to go nowhere so long as he's right there. So he don't have to give 100. He can give 22% of him, and that'll do. Oh, no, we can't have what Chris got. You want what Chris got? Call Chris' wife and them. Tell him you ready for communion living. Tell him you looking to co-partner. I don't know her. I don't want what Chris got. Chris' wife is on sacred silence, and it ain't that sacred. She on secret silence. Okay? That's you just secretly silent as fuck, just going through life and not happy with the shit that's going, but you just secretly silent. This silence sacred. If I shut my mouth, it's because everything is peace and everything is power. But if it ain't peace and power, ain't got no sacred silence. To who they come through. To who they come through. All right, now let's talk about this song. Now let's talk about this, goddamn. Like I told you, he tried to come back on me like, No. No. And not even because when I needed you most. When I hurt you, and instead of you seeing that I was hurt, and I was hurting you in my own pain and my own devastation, instead of you seeing that, you saw it fit to abandon me. Okay? To leave me and my shit, to figure out my shit on my own. I wanted you to fight for me so bad. So when I hear my sisters say they're going to fight for the man, they're going to fight for the man, part of me be like, hell yeah. The only thing really that make me proud when they say that is that they said it to me. I know that I'm a big and intimidating, and for whatever the fuck reason, this love can get a little scary. Don't nobody want to talk to nobody who's going to be 100. You like to talk to people who going to tell you, yeah, that's good, do that, do that. You know exactly who the fuck to call, in fact, to hear exactly what you want to hear. And you know exactly who not to call. And you know not to call me. Yeah, I said sisters reached out. Sisters called me every day. Not one sister called me. They all text messaged or inboxed me, though. Because you know, sis, I ain't got to say shit. I did sleep on it. Like, it's crazy. It's beautiful to me, yeah. It's beautiful to me. But it's also fucking crazy as hell. I'm going to tell you like I told my sister. We already understand don't nothing in life belong to us, right? You already understand that. If you don't, that's a whole nother video. Don't shit belong to you. You are entitled to, and what belongs to you is exactly what the fuck you had in your hand when you came in here. What did you bring? Nothing but palm, okay? That's the only thing that belongs to you. All right? Everything that you encounter, like my sister said, no exchange leaves you unchanged. Everything is a tool or a vehicle. Understand? Everything is a tool or a vehicle. Yeah, like people say, Malcolm X, man, he had turned his back on the nation. No, he never turned his back on the nation. He may not have ever had his heart in the nation. What he did was saw a vehicle. All right? He saw a vehicle. I'm out here. I want to heal thyself. I don't want to RBG bust no niggas' backs out. I don't really, that's not even how the fuck I get down. Like, I'm good on calling them pigs. I could be delivering groceries to the black people that's hungry, as opposed to standing on the white folks' porch talking about you pig motherfuckers. That's not really that much black power. But I understood that in order to reach my people, in order to quickly identify where we were hurting the most, with me having no knowledge of these different cities that I'm traveling to and no knowledge of the different neighborhoods I'm in and out of, to be with the Panthers, to stand with New Era Detroit, to stand with Black Lives Matter, to stand with any one of these organizations that's in and through the streets, is to have a vehicle. It's to have a tool. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to bust my AK and blow your back out the bourbon. That ain't what I'm trying to do. But what I can do is get out here and spit this healing to you. Okay? Well, they talking about black power and white folks and Garveyite. And I'm going to be like, are you hurting? Because I was too. Come and get this love. I know you ain't in no position to war until you whole. Let me help make you whole so we can fight for ourselves. Like, that's my vehicle, okay? That's my vehicle. When people say, why the fuck you rallying? It don't do nothing. Why the fuck are you protesting? If it don't do nothing else to give me an opportunity to rub elbows with black folks I ain't never seen before. I just expanded my tribe. You think I'm out here rallying, begging for something. I'm out here sacred and silently routing my people, scouting them up. If they don't do shit but see me out here on their block through the window, they know we here. Anyway, everything and everybody, none of it belongs to you. These are all tools and vehicles, right? So can we agree that your relationship is a tool or a vehicle? No, the nation expelled Malcolm. Mom corrected me. The nation expelled Malcolm. Be the same thing. Vehicle. Vehicle. Don't matter. That's divine timing. Can't nobody expel you. You God. The nation is not God. God is God. All is God. For you to have been expelled, it was time. The vehicle. It got you as far as you need to go. Your Uber say this is your stop right here. And that's peace. Because no exchange leaves you unchanged. So it's all building you for what you got to do next. Anyway, like I said, now that we've established that ain't none of this shit is ours and all of these things are tools and vehicles, let's talk about our vehicle. Let's talk about our relationship. Let's talk about my relationship. That way you don't feel so naked. Okay? It's been over a year and a half now. Like about a year and a half since Louie and I separated. In the time that we've been separated, he's probably gotten 3 raises and 2 promotions. He's purchased 2 cars, 2 gaming consoles. I mean, yeah. Look, that's what his year and a half has been like. His year and a half has been like that. In fact, his finances haven't changed. His mind hasn't changed. I mean, his health hasn't changed. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I knew exactly what tax season 2017 would look like from Louie based on tax season 2016, 15, 14, 13, 12, and 11. Okay? All right. That relationship is my vehicle, right? It's supposed to get me somewhere. It ain't getting me nowhere, right? It ain't getting me nowhere. So I park that shit in the yard. Park that shit in the yard. We done all seen or have had a car that ain't shit but a paperweight. It's just sitting in the yard. It used to get you places. It used to be a tool. Now it's a paperweight. It just sits in the yard. Let's say my relationship, my vehicle, my car, sit in my yard for the whole year and a half that we've been down. It has sit there for a year and a half and ain't nobody done shit. It ain't had no tire rotated. It ain't got no tune up. It ain't got no gas. Ain't nobody so much as turned the key over or cracked the window. This car has had zero work in a year and a half. It's been rained on, rotted out, rusted out, and cracked the fuck down. Now you decide, because it's spring and it's beautiful out, you're going to crank it up today and ride. You're going to go back and ride. Yeah. Everybody got choices. Because it's sunny out, somehow you seem to think that that vehicle is all together now. Never mind, ain't nobody did no work. The motherfucker looked the same. It smelled the same. It sit the same. The bitch looked back at you the same way. And you talking about you about to go somewhere. Well, baby, it's going to be a real rocky fucking ride. It's going to be a real rocky fucking ride. And I love you. But the last thing you need to do with your vehicles and your tools is ride backwards. Hey, but everybody got choices. Everybody got choices. So congratulations on your decision to make your relationship work. Congratulations. Louis, mind you, is 28, 29. He might even be 30, y'all. Louis is a child to me. Like, the way there's no rites of passage for adults to come into adulthood, where you just, ta-da, nigga, today you 18, you a grown-up. You ain't had to straddle no lions or fucking endure no back wounds or nothing. There's no rites of passage, so you don't have to earn adulthood. So a lot of times our men personally put themselves unknowingly through rites of passage for the first 10 years of adulthood. A lot of our men don't even become men to anybody's standard until they're at least 30. Okay? Louis is 30, y'all. Louis is 30. Okay? If your vehicle or your tool that you done had sitting up in the car is older than 30 years and it's on the same shit that Louis is on at 30, then it's quite likely, just like Louis is on the same shit at 30 that he was on at 29, at 28, at 27, that your vehicle is on the same shit this year in 2017 that it was on in 2007. So long as you know at this point, sis, you are no longer a victim, but a volunteer. Okay? And everybody got choices. All right, let's move on. I am a distinctive, beautiful flower and a healing herb with a heart, a mind, breasts, buttocks, and a womb. I come with sacred earth medicine to heal myself. All right, let's get it popping. Yeah, because like I said, I ain't no shade. Congratulations. Congratulations. I just hope some work been done. I don't see none. You told me about when he said the fucked up shit. You told me about when he did the fucked up shit. You told me about how much sleep you was losing. You told me about how much wound work you were doing. And then you told me, y'all gonna work it out. I guess you got too excited and you forgot to tell me about all the stuff that he was doing, or maybe that was his business, so you left that out. Or maybe the shit didn't happen and you out your rabbit-ass motherfucking mind. It done got sunny and your ass done got lonely. I'm trying to tell you, you spend your whole life in a relationship where you feel all alone to avoid being alone is fucking crazy. Reflection is no way around it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Take baby steps, sis. Take baby steps. Restorative step. You understand? I told Louis, stay married. I said, can you be honest with me? Can you tell me that you don't want to be with me, but you're not in a position to see me happy with somebody else? He couldn't say anything. I'd rather this sacred silence than you lie to me. Yeah. We ain't done no work. Louis, you sleep 4 feet away from me while I read to the world every day for months. I've been reading Facebook Live for more than a year, for Sacred Woman for months. And you sit right, I mean, you're there. You're within, he's so close sometimes, the listening range, that medicine songs, You wake up emotional. Like, I don't know why I don't know. I just feel so emotional today. Like, I don't know what's wrong. Oh, you can hear my womb of healing. There's peace. Yeah. So, but here I am. Like, I'm right here. Every day, it's the same way in all our relationships. They right there. They the closest to the source and still can't see it. The closest to the source and still can't see it. This brother talking about, or maybe, I don't know if he told you that he willing to help you heal now or he willing to heal himself. But that's the thing. If he, what steps has this brother made to heal himself? Queen Mother taught me that. Black man, if you heal yourself, I can commit to healing myself. I'll have the time, energy, and wherewithal to heal myself, and we can do what the fuck we got to do. Heal yourself. I promise I'll heal myself so we can do what we got to do. But where are we at if I got to heal me, I got to heal you, and in the meanwhile, you breaking me down so I can heal we again? All right. I'm going to let it go. I just want you to be making the right choice. So it's not... Like, you don't give a fuck about the black family. I do. The black family is in a terrible state. As a matter of fact, dysfunctional families are the norm. Like, I remember seeing dysfunctional families on TV or something, like back when Jerry Springer and Maury Povich and Ricky Lake was the only shit on TV. And they have some family on there, and they're like dysfunctional family, like it was unique. Now everybody like, it's a common line. Somebody say, my family's so dysfunctional. I'll be like, girl, everybody's family fucked up. All right, y'all. All right, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Just be wise. Be wise. Be wise. Move forward, not backward. Be wise. Like I said, Louis is 30. And there are things that y'all 50-year-old husbands have said and done to you that Louis at 30 know better than to do. Excuse me, but that nigga you with don't give no fuck. Okay? Like, can you go to him and say, like, Samuel's cool. But if I went to Samuel because I thought he was tripping, and I was like, yo, say, Samuel, like, legit, we need to do something. I feel like you need to get, it's a bitch up in you. We need to do this exorcism to get that bitch out. Like, I see and feel something bad and heavy on you, and it's taking a toll on everybody around. He would be like, let's do it. Shit, get me to the fire. Let's burn away some of this shit. You're like, straight, why you ain't tell me before? I just said it's a bitch in you, and you said take you to the fire? Okay. I was honest. So, if you told that man that he need a sweet bitch exorcism, if he would purple your eye, park that car back where the fuck it's at, and take your ass back inside on this springy day. Don't drive that joker. It ain't ready to ride. It ain't been rolled for you. Yo, rider. Ride where? With who? It's sitting on bricks. But, everybody has choices. All right, we got a busy day today. We really do. I'm coming to you live and sober. Okay? All right, here we go. For my sister Aviance. I love that name. Aviance, she's so heavy on my heart, girl. All right, yeah, like I usually just do the affirmation. Since, like, I don't know, between Aviance and Queen Afua, I feel like the Sacred Woman Spirit Prayer should be done. It should be done every time I read. It will be. It should be done every time, all the time, though. Yo, I'll be out of order. You're going to get sacred, okay? You're going to know what a sacred woman is. I'm out in public, and I'm out here telling folks. Listen to this, and then I'm going to go. Like, we need you not to just be a healer of yourself, but to be a teacher of all the things that you've learned. like it was finally put into perspective for me last night that not only do droves of women find their way to Queen Afua anyway, right? With racial tension being heightened and the increase in consciousness or the trend in consciousness, so many more people are aware, which adds to the rush of women to get to sacred woman healing, you know. So you got the people that were going to find their way anyway just because divine timing. Now you got the people who are there because of the energy of the times. And now you got the people who are learning from the internet because the internet and the age of information is new. And now you got the people who linking up with us, you know. Like, the women are pouring in. And just like it can get overwhelming for me sometimes. Like a sister reached out to me yesterday about fibromyalgia. I was reading books and talking to people and herbalists and massage therapists for an hour. And then something else, somebody called me with something else. They about to hook up with the old man. And I forgot to tell her about her foot. Like, I have to call her today. But anyway, when you start, God can get a little busy. God can get a little busy. When you actually start answering prayers, you can get a little busy sometimes. So I can only imagine how busy the queen is, you know. Like so many women say to me, look, I know you're busy. I hate to be a bother, which I hate because I'm busy with you. Like, yeah, you can't be a bother. If my extension is losing blood or air, I kind of need to know, and the sooner the better. It's like, look, I wasn't going to tell you that we losing circulation over here and shit. You going to kill me? You going to take me the fuck out? Tell me when we got an issue. All right. We need more healers, family. We need more Queen Afuas. We need more Queen Afuas. Let's say we do. We say 8 times 8 is 64. 64 times 64 is 120. Like, what are we going to do once we, what next? What next? At what point will you be the one who's familiar with the herbs? Okay? At what point will you be, the one that's gifting stuff for the altar, the one that's explaining libation, the one that's waking up during power hours to show the women in your immediate circle the power in it. I spent the first 6 or 7 months of my enlightenment like, y'all niggas know Jesus not real, right? Y'all heard of the Council of Nicaea? Y'all know that it's a trinity in every religion? Dude, did you get all of that shit from like the first 6 pages of a Malachi York book? Is that the extent? Like, you got that in a link in a YouTube video. That's not peace. Look, that's not peace. Hold on. All right, we can heal them, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, though, for years and years, it seemed like I was wondering about Jesus. Then once I felt like, yeah, you got to let the Jesus go. And it wasn't, it still didn't change anything. Like, for other people, changed some stuff for me. As a healer, it's changing stuff for me and for other people. Oh, so never had 500 people until you came in my life. Well, man. Mama, everybody thanks me for you. Everybody thanks me for you. Everybody. Man, I love you. I love you. I love all my sisters. I do. That mother love is a little different, though. I ain't gonna lie. Something different about it. Like, when I see them, I just want to hug them. And, like, when I see them, I want to hug them and pull away from them and look at them again and hug them again and pull away. And Trina got a mole I've been waiting to kiss and lean in again. And yeah, my old boss would say that's sexual harassment. But with Queen Mother, when I think about you, like, in my mind, you're like a foot shorter than me. So I'm just going to pick your ass up and I'm just going to rock you to sleep like you be doing me. Straight up, I love you. You my baby. Like, I don't even know how that makes sense. Like, my mama, my baby. All right. Keep on going before I get emotional, like I said. Because Queen Mother love in a way I ain't seen people love. Okay? That's some good love. That's some good love. All right. Let me keep on pushing. We say we're going to do this for Audience and Queen Afua. From this point going forward, we'll always do our positive affirmation and then our Sacred Woman Spirit prayer. Sacred Spirit, hold me near. No, for real, I don't want to wake up everybody if it's not too late. All right, here we go. Sacred Spirit, in turn, hold me near, close to your bosom. Protect me from all harm and fear, from the blows of life. Direct my steps in the right way as I journey through this vision. Sacred Spirit, surround me in your absolutely perfect light. Anoint me in your sacred purity, peace, and divine insight. Bless me, truly bless me, as I share this sacred life. Teach me, Sacred Spirit, to be in tune with the universe. Teach me how to heal with the inner and outer elements of air, fire, water, and earth. Okay. All right, here we go, family. We are picking up. We are really getting to some good stuff. I'm excited. This is definitely one of my favorite gateways. I feel like all the gateways, subsequent, all the gateways afterward, they refine you. And the refinement is beautiful, to like burn away the stuff that's not of you. You can literally see the weight falling off of you and feel your heart and body and mind. Like, you have no idea what it's like when they say light as a feather, light as a feather. If you've never been as light as a feather, then you don't really, it just sound metaphorical and shit. When you've been light as a feather, when you can eat a full meal and you don't feel slothful or lazy, you don't know what itis is like no more. When you don't know what it's like to be constipated or tired or hot, where you can't remember what it's like to have your thighs burn when you walk. Like, hey, look. Yeah. All of these things happen as you go through the gateways, right? But for me, this gateway 0, this 1, it tell you why that's necessary, okay? Because for me, you can't get to none of that shit if you don't feel like you qualify. The only people who can get through the gateways are the people who are living people. And you're a dead person right now. You've been dead. Brain dead, heart dead, life dead. You've been non-existent seemingly for so long that you don't even qualify for that shit. Ain't no Erykah Badu, ain't no Afua nowhere in you. You just got cigarettes and toxic dick, and that's just the way it's going to be. Wrong. You qualify. You qualify. And that's why this first gateway is so special to me. To remind, listen, this is the last example, and that's where I'm going to go. You probably heard me say it before. But if you didn't know who your mom and your daddy was and you was broke as fuck, broke as fuck, not like check to check. I'm like, when you've mastered the art of living no check to no check, you feel me? Like, you broke as hell. And then you find out one day that Beyonce and Jay-Z are your birth parents. You find out that Beyonce and Jay-Z are your birth parents. In that moment, do you feel entitled to any money? In that moment, do you feel slighted at all that you haven't been taken care of? Probably. This tell you who your mama is. This remind you who your real daddy is. Okay? Because once you know who your real mommy and your real daddy is, and you really know who the fuck you are, you know somebody been holding out on your change. You know you got some getting that you need to get. And so that's peace. I love this entry. I love this intro for us. All right, so we're picking up at our Sacred Womb Circle. I think we did that. Maybe not. I'm going to find out. Give me a minute. Oh, yeah, that looks like where we were. We are here. Let's begin. First meeting. All right. We will gather the walks of life. Hold on. All right, let's start here. Sacred Womb Circle. Whatever your spiritual affliction, philosophy, educational background, or cultural expression, the Sacred Womb Circle can work for you. It's a safe haven in which every woman may rejoice in the power of her newfound womb awareness. This is the foundation you need as you set out on the evolutionary path of the sacred woman. May this book open you up to the possibilities of taking greater responsibility for the restoration and preservation of your womb. May each lesson fill you with a greater sense of wholeness. Let's begin. All right, so we're on page 34. All right, we Sacred Womb Circle, page 34. It feels like I've read this too. We sit in the womb circle to do our work, to heal our minds, hearts, and wombs, our sacred seat. We gather from all walks of life to heal ourselves and each other, to form circles of love, trust, support, and non-judgment that allow us to share our womb story. Our Sacred Womb Circle offers us the sacred space and time to affirm that we have the power to heal not only ourselves but each other as well. As we reveal our innermost secrets in the safety of the circle, we begin the work needed to purge the past and the disharmonies that we have attracted over time and through our wombs. In the Sacred Womb Circle, we share with one another the ways we found that help us love, pamper, heal, and support ourselves through a womb work. We teach one another how to forgive and let go of our past hurts, how to raise children constructively, how to love our present mates. Hold on, let me see what we're talking about in here. What did you say? Read the part about sex with boys and men and tell her, I know she has to tell her to stop allowing that because she is defiling her sacred body, sacred womb. How old is she? How old is she? I'm trying to tell you. I think about that all the time. Like, what will I do? Like, Zion is 8. So I brought Zion up next to Jesus. I made sure my baby was going to be a good nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And now I'm having to strip those things away from her. I've had to. And it's been a fun process. And it's happening with ease, more ease than I expected. But I'm sure it's because she's 8. You know. Damn. On the other hand, I got baby D. It's my best friend's baby who's 2. Like, I've been Harriet Tubman since she was born. So she doesn't know anything but revolution, you know? She don't know anything but herself as God. So it's just so different. I can't imagine how difficult it would be to make a young woman understand that she is heaven when her heaven has been in the sky the whole time, you know? Like, you gotta go through the gateways. How can I be sacred? You telling me I'm sacred? How? The few niggas that I do make love to don't love me back enough to call back. I tell them what the last guy did, and they say they won't do it, but then they do. Like, yeah, the spirit of discernment. That's what you do. I'm starting to think rather than tell our babies not to have sex or, you know, we have to teach them about other things, you know. A spirit of discernment, you know, speaking. Like when I was young, I had a lot of charity sex. And I mean, that's what I called it because I didn't want to have sex. I just figured, you know, he expected me to and fuck it. He's a cool guy. Charity sex. Like, what the fuck is that? I didn't think that it took from me, you know. I'm thinking I leave here with everything I came with. I had no idea I was leaving bits and pieces of me places until I didn't have enough of me to stand up. You gotta, I'm gonna tell you. And then restrictions. Just interact. I don't know no other way. Like, that's what's been working for me. Like I said, telling niggas about the council and I see it didn't do nothing. Passing out them little Bibles at the train station didn't do nothing. But when I just began to be light, even my daughter say, like, I ain't got to tell Zion. My mama was telling me as early as 8. You know, sex is for grown-ups, it's for married people. And, you know, like, I don't have to talk to Zion about sex like I did before, but now we talk about everything else. So, listen. I got some lace boy shorts, right? Zion say, Mom, those are not sacred woman panties. Those are not sacred woman panties. She's saying she'll hit me. She'll be like, enter her image. Those are not. Listen, if my 8-year-old says, is under the impression that a lace boy short panty is not about functionality or functionability, but it's about sexuality and lustability, if I ain't got to talk about sex at all to her, I ain't got to tell her about no toxic dick. If when she see a boy short lace panty, she think, that's not a sacred woman. That mean when she see the brother that be like, ooh, shit, yeah, I like him with the boy shorts with the ass meat out the back. She gonna be like, that's not a sacred brother. It's hard to go back and teach these babies that they sacred. They can't teach them. I mean, hell, you on here now because you told the fuck down. You don't believe you sacred but half days. How the fuck your babies and your babies' babies gonna feel like they sacred? You out here bust the fuck down talking about, don't get no toxic dick now, you're sacred. How? You ain't sacred? Except in order for me to know I'm sacred, I got to know I come from sacred. It's got to start at the beginning. Got to start at the beginning. So I can only imagine the challenge it must be when, like I said, you've good niggered the baby. You've not, we didn't know. I don't fault you. You didn't know. I never blame the programmed. My beef is going to always be with the program. You didn't know. You didn't know. And it's hard as hell. You didn't. I mean, shit. If you fucking put a dresser together and you ain't read that shit and you even finished that whole bitch and then left out a screw, it's a lot of work to go back and do that shit. It's a lot. It looked good enough. You want to just leave it. Maybe it'll stand up. But no. You got to go through all of the work because you the one who misbuilt that shit. And then your ass thought a year ago you could leave it in God's hands. Now you know who God's hand is. Do your work. Strip that baby down and build that baby back up. I don't know how the fuck you gonna do it. But you can get at that altar and ask for help. Because something got to happen. It's for help or some strength or something. All right, look, we got to keep on going. We really do. I don't even know what time it is. But, man, there's so much, too. It's cool, though. The next few days are going to be so, so beautiful. So beautiful. So amazing. I'm trying to tell you, like, I want to just sit here with you all day and just, I do. I do. It's going to be beautiful. Get your baby to go through this with you. Get your baby to go through this with you. That's how we're going to do it. Boom. Woman rhythms. I really am about to go. Spirit just said, just go for right now. Look. Woman rhythms. A brother called me yesterday. He said, Queen, what's my part in helping women heal? I think I was like, brother, go to page 32. Are you following with us, brother? Go to page 32. Yeah, I don't fuck around. I don't. Look, I thought it was a game. I said, brother, go to page 30. Okay. I said, brother, men need only to love, respect, support, and come through and give reverence to our wombs. You can only support what I first established. Let me self-discover and recover, and you just love on me good. Page 32. In real life. Call me an extremist. I don't give a fuck. I'm extremely the fuck free. Link up. I've got enough free to give you some. Everybody got choices. So, we're gonna end with the women of their car because I've cried. Like, what am I gonna do? I've cried because what are my children gonna do? I don't know how to save them. Like, I just was out here thinking that all I had to do was give them some punk-ass American dream that ain't even their shit to dream. And everything was going to be good. Never mind the dream flopped for me. It was a fucking nightmare. I'm still in debt and I'm still sick and I'm still broke down. I gave my babies the blueprint for this fucked up life and now I want to help them. And I feel so fucked up for having bringing them into this shit. Like, what do I do? Like, I would cry. Like, how could I do this? I knew the state of the world when I chose to have them. I didn't understand then that if it was just about me choosing to have a child, many of us would have children. Those children chose me. And for that, I owe them. I owe them for them children to choose me, even in this time, as fucked up and dark as it is. They still chose to come through, and they came through me. Not sacred me, bust down, weed smoking, cigarette, dirty dick, me. They chose me. That must mean I'm somebody. I must be something. The women of Dakar, sister, that's how we're going to show them. It's called Woman Rhythms. Woman Rhythms. And I don't know what it is. I feel like it's right before Sacred Beauty. I feel like it's right before Sacred Beauty. You see that? Sacred Beauty altar work. Page 215. I said, I feel like it's right before Sacred Beauty. Yo, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Them folks told me if I had any questions, I could get the answers from the Bible. Any questions, I could get the answers from the Bible. And if the answer ain't in there, you don't need to ask it. The answers are here. All right, here we go. Woman Rhythms. And then our affirmation and a sign out. Woman Rhythms, written for my mother, performed for my father by Jerry Ann Francis Scott. The women of Dakar carry drum beats in their hips, da-doom, da-doom. Their breast echo, soft tom-tom rhythms. Their hands, sometimes staccato, sometimes still on the way to market. The women of Dakar wear many colors at one time, embracing all the magic power of a rainbow as sisters of the sun, which glints off their smiles and takes refuge in their ebony, knowing eyes. Gold wears the women of Dakar to make itself look good. The women of Dakar sauna on white silver beaches, allow Atlantic waters to caress their feet and souls. The women of Dakar anoint their liquid limbs with oils of coconut, peanut. Pride is an ancient easiness carved in their cheeks, woven into their braids. The old women and the tree monkeys watch carefully as the women of Dakar sing love noises that curl with village smoke around corn stalks, peanut plants, and the men of Dakar. Broad bowls of fish, fruits, fabric, flowers balanced on tall heads. The women of Dakar know how to get the laundry clean without phosphate detergent. The women of Dakar, and if the women in Detroit, Brooklyn, Indianapolis, Memphis, Philadelphia, Chicago, Watts, Rio de Janeiro, Montreal, Atlanta, Portsmouth, San Juan, Baltimore, Kingston, Georgetown, your town, don't walk with music in them anymore, then something terrible has happened. The women of Dakar carry music in their walk, to the market, to the pier, to the university, to the airport, and the children watch the women and learn how to become regal. Hey, Woman Rhythms, written for my mother by Jerry Ann Francis Scott. All right, let me, just because I forgot, this is Sacred Woman, Queen Afua, Helen O. Robinson. Copyright 2000. I finally do have it in stock on preoccupy.com. It said, I don't know how long I'm going to leave it up there, though. Stan, once you be able to get to work, and I feel like I have collected all of these spirit energies all while I've been journeying through Gateway Zero. I've read through all of them. I've done some womb work through all of them. But in all the time we've been in Sacred Woman, I have always been in this same gateway. I don't plan to leave this gateway until I feel when I imagine making love, I still close my eyes. Not because I'm caught up in a fantasy world, but because I don't want to see it. I don't want to be there. I'm not leaving this gateway for me until I feel like my womb is whole. I don't want to leave this gateway with questions that I don't know yet about me. And I call myself a grown woman. Where have you grown? Where have you grown? All right. That's it. You need to ask yourself about that car you're trying to drive. Where has it grown? Where is it gone? Nowhere. Anyway, I love y'all. I am a distinctive, beautiful flower and a healing herb with a heart, a mind, breast, buttocks, and a womb. I come with sacred earth medicine to heal myself. Okay. All right. I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. With Wellness Warrior, you talking about the Man Heal Thyself, the green book, and optimal wellness or something like that. I just gave mine out to a brother. Everybody says that they so hard to find. Intention. Remember, you just want the book now. You don't intend on having it. You tell yourself every time you get online, they ain't gonna have it. You better check yourself. You better chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, stop wanting the book and intend on owning the book. Focus on owning the book, having the book. If you want to get fancy, focus on being gifted the book. If you want to get fancy or focus on being gifted the book immediately. But yeah, to want it ain't enough, baby. You got to intend on having that book. Okay? You can get it. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry if y'all can't see the video. If you can't see the video, you don't know what I'm saying. But sometimes when that happens, if you go to the page, it'll show you that a video is playing. It'll show you that person is currently live. And if you click there, it'll keep saying, can't play this video. Can't play this video. But if you scroll down to the actual feed on their wall, the next place is playing, you will be able to. But anyway, see that? You still talking about you want it. Now you done put ASAP in caps. Yeah. That's what you say when you late on the way to the job. I want to get there on time. I want to get there on time. Damn, I want to get there. Or you be like, shit, I ain't going to be late. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Shit, hell yeah, I'm going to be there just in time, too. As long as you wanting, baby, you're going to be wanting. You'll know whether or not you're still wanting or intending by the manifestation. All right, I love you, Red Caesar. I do. Okay, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you. On Amazon. So look there. See, Red, I'm going to check on Amazon. And you just have your debit card ready. The day going to be the day. We're going to find out if you really want it or if you intend to have it. All right. I love y'all. I got to go. I'll see you soon.